Hey guys, you're on Radar, and look who's popped into the Radar HQ. It's Missy Higgins. Thanks for joining us, Miss.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Now, I want to cut right to the chase and ask you, is this the beach in Everyone's Waiting, your amazing new single?
It's not. The beach we used, I think, was a few beaches that way. It was the other side of Byron.
Okay.
We wanted to use this one because it's so beautiful, but the waves had to be a bit rougher.
Just right.
Yeah,
so these
just
waves
right.
are too nice here at Camp Radar.
It's a little bit too serene.
Okay, so we're very near it. Now, that is a stunning clip, and the old Razzle Dazzle is just such a gorgeous album. We're loving it here at Radar. How are you finding the reception now, a couple of months in?
It's been really good, actually. Yeah, I've been kind of quite relieved because, I've taken so much time off, and it's a bit of a different sound for me. It's not drastically different, but it's definitely produced in a very different way to my last albums, which were much more kind of stripped back and acoustic. So, I've been really thrilled, actually.
It's just gorgeous. Now, you mentioned the time off. Tell us a little bit more about that. I mean, it's been covered a little bit in the press, your hiatus. But what was it that brought you back?
Well, I don't know. I guess I tried to do some other things with my life. I studied for a bit, and I, did some traveling, and I guess I just searched for another way to make myself happy, but it didn't really work. Like, I just found my way back to music, and I realised that was the only kind of thing that felt right to me, and it was what came naturally to me, and I was, pretty good at it, and I thought, anything else I try to do, I'm just going to be mediocre. So I may as well just stick to what I'm good at, and I do really love it. So it was just a matter of kind of changing my frame of mind, I guess.
Now, you worked with Butterfly Boucher on the record too, co-produced, right?
Yes.
And Butterfly, I met her playing at Lilith Festival, which I believe holds a bit of a special place in your coming back story as well, playing at Lilith.
Yeah, well, that's actually where I met Butterfly.
Me too.
Well, she was playing for bass for Sarah McLachlan, and we'd had several friends in common that had told us we should meet each other. And when I got asked to do Lilith, I hadn't played in so long, and I'd said to my manager, "Don't tell me about any shows. I just don't want to know." But he told me about that because, it was Lilith Fair and, Sarah McLachlan.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. So I couldn't really say no. I thought, what's the harm in it? And as soon as I got out on stage, I just felt so right. Like, everything just kind of clicked into place again. And I just got really inspired to make another album. And meeting Butterfly at that time was really fortuitous too. We ended up writing some songs together and her producing the album, and it was a pretty special time.
Do you credit that collaboration at all with this slightly new sound that we're hearing from Missy Higgins? I mean, Unashamed Desire definitely struck me as you were exploring new sonic territory.
Yeah, definitely. I think, that's the great thing about collaborating with people is they bring something new and unexpected to your songs or to your sound. So, yeah, Butterfly definitely has a different way of writing to me. I don't know that much about kind of cool, tricky chord structures or much about music in general. I just kind of have the same chords that I play over and over. And I think I'm just more about the lyrics, whereas she's more about making it a really interesting kind of musical, creative piece. So I think the two of us were really complementary in that regard. So, yeah, I think she definitely had a lot to do with it.
How does it feel, Missy, creating this new baby and having such a great reaction and then coming to somewhere like Splendour in the Grass is, an iconic Australian festival. Does it feel like the right way to deliver it to the festival crowd?
Yeah, we're all really excited about this, actually, because we've been playing theatres.
Yeah.
And it's been great, but it's, it's a very different vibe to a festival. It's much more subdued. So, yeah, some of these songs like Unashamed Desire, I think, are really suited to a festival.
Absolutely.
And there are a lot of songs actually on the new album that are really upbeat and fun and poppy, and so we're really looking forward to seeing how these songs go down at a festival.
Are you planning anything special, seeing as it is a festival, backdrop-wise or show-wise? You already have a pretty amazing-looking show with projections and the cover of Razzle Dazzle coming to life. Is that what we're going to see here?
Actually, I'm not sure. We've been using the backdrops on the tour, but I'm not sure if the stages here do have the infrastructure for our banners. If they do, we're going to be using them.
Not sure if they can handle it.
Yeah. Not sure if they can handle the razzle dazzle.
Well, even if you can't have your backdrops and banners, the dress will do a pretty great job.
Thanks.
I think we need
this
to.
is about as razzle dazzle as I could get.
As you were walking in, the sunlight caught you and you became a human glitter ball.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah. It's good. It's effective.